you can change your gender according to the seasons. In spring, you're a boy. In the fall, you're a girl, and all that stuff.
And I think this is just where the world's lost the fucking plot in terms of like. I remember I got a gym membership at I don't know, Anytime Fitness or something here. And I was like, gender options. It was like male, female, non-binary, other, something else. I was like, the fuck is this? Like,
let me check my cojones.
Got him. How do I feel today? Like, and I think this is where everyone's just losing their minds, and like the people who talk against this are seen as like
bigots, sexist,
oppressive. I was like, it is what it is. Like, I'm born a man, you're born a man. I don't suddenly want to be like, oh, I feel like being a woman now. Like, I just don't understand how that's even possible.
You know why this is all the bullshit? Because when you do your, for instance, when you do your or change your passport on you, or when you buy plane tickets, there are only two genders, brother. You're a male or female. They don't give a shit about your feelings. How do you feel right now? A cat, a dog, a coyote, or someone else. You're either a male or female because they have to know who's on the plane or whose passport is this. There's only two options, male or female in the passport, right?
And I'll give you another example of that I quite like is categorizing society. And is that when you go on a plane, part of society goes right, part of it goes left. And that's probably the biggest segregation of classes you're ever going to see in the world, is like first class, business class, economy. And I think that's interesting in terms of when you see the different types of people in different classes. And even like when I said I went to Universal Studios yesterday, like I was generally fucking gobsmacked because like I spend my time around entrepreneurs, I go to the gym, I eat at healthy places. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with America? I was like,
and that's not the worst place in LA, brother. Universal Studios is Burbank. That's a good area.
I literally was like, my girlfriend was just like mortified. I was like, it's unreal. And this is where people have to take, like, where is this country going? Where is society going? Because if you can't, look, if you I wouldn't employ anyone who's really overweight, because I just wouldn't. Because you clearly lack discipline. You clearly can't be consistent with what you're doing. You're just a very weak individual. Because if you can't look after yourself first and foremost, how could you look after anything in my business? Yet we've got 90% of society now like this, who are just stuck on the grapevine of whatever the food like industry is pushing out to them, and then also getting stuck into pharmaceutical drugs then to try and like keep them alive because they become diabetic and they're super obese and all this other bullshit.
Bro, the agenda says that the biggest problem on the earth right now is climate change, right? But that's what they did synthetically, because a lot of people are obese right now. What that means? That means that they eat like 3 to 4 times more than I do. They eat a lot of meat, a lot of chips, potato stuff, all that stuff. They're just consuming more, and all their food is wrapped in a plastic. So they fucked this system up.
And I think there's going to have to be a real hard change for anything to happen with this. And part of me can't even see how this is even reversible at this point. And it's the same as you talk about the wealth gap of the rich and then the poor. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it will continue to do so. The same things in terms of like the health gap.
Either you're jacked.
You're either jacked, you're in great shape, or you're fucking way out of shape.
Yeah.
Because it's actually easier than ever to be in really good shape because you can get great food delivered to you pre-cooked. There's millions of gyms that are affordable. I can't believe how cheap the gyms are in the US. No one has any excuse.
$20 a month.
Bro, I went to like 24-hour fitness wherever it is, and I was like, yeah, I need to buy a week pass. How much? And it was like $25. I was like, a week? In Dubai, it's like $40 a day.
Bro, so if you sign a contract, it's like $25 a month.
So like, you have all the facilities in the world. You have like all the supplements. You have all the like best food. I would say best food to some degree in terms of like it can be provided. I think American food's not great in terms of quality here. That's why you can't sell it to Europe. But you have the biggest obesity problem ever.
Yeah. You've got the vitamin D, natural vitamin D. The testosterone?
Yeah. You don't have that in UK.
Yeah.